Hello.
Hi, hi, hello. Hi, Ramba. What happened to you? Why this?
मेरे को ना एक सोच आई है.
तेरे को एक सोच आई है तो बताए बिगे तो रहेगी नहीं. बता दे.
ओके, बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग सोच है. नो, रिसेंटली आई हैव हर्ड दिस टर्म क्वाइट ऑफन.
Okay.
एम्प्लॉय लॉयल्टी. ओके,
Employee loyalty.
so we
Rings a bell.
the discussions about moonlighting and blah 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 and all these things happening, and everybody throwing up their arms and saying, why can't employees remain loyal to our organization? And I was thinking, let's turn this on its head. What about employer loyalty? Why
Interesting
aren't,
point.
yeah, why aren't people talking about that?
See, I'll tell you what. When it that's a really interesting point, and and let's look at the other aspect of it. Okay, and that is looking at it from the other side, when an employee joins an organization, okay, what is the company doing for me? What am I doing for the company?
Absolutely.
I'm lending my skills for which I'm getting paid.
True.
Okay,
Transaction.
exactly. It's a transaction. Okay,
Hmm.
but the expectation that comes up is, that employers tend to demand more
Hmm.
from what they
True.
are giving.
True.
Okay, which leads to exploitation, which leads to dirty games being played, which
I
leads
agree.
to kind of, you can say, internal politics, twisting and manipulating of internal policies for
Or
their
creating
convenience.
ambiguity about job description and then using it against them.
That's a subjective this thing, different topic for discussion. But I would say, you can say, like, underrating an employee. And when you talk about, you can say qualitative versus quantitative assessments. Now
True.
when you say qualitative assessments, again, that becomes very subjective,
Hmm.
which subjective as per the whims and fancies of the person, of the assessor.
Absolutely. Hmm.
Okay. So, there are several factors, which tends to play against the employees,
Hmm.
which from the employee's perspective, it's like, I'm being loyal to the company. I am not. I mean, I'm spending, let's say, eight. I mean, I'm expecting to work for, let's say, 8 hours, but I'm investing 10 hours, 12 hours, 14 hours, and I'm expected to work for 5 days a week, but I'm going the extra mile and working 6 days a week, or sometimes 7 days a week. And
Hmm.
what is the company doing for me?
Are they paying you overtime? Are they paying you extra? Or are they taking care of you in
Or
additional
are they
ways?
just simply taking me for granted? I mean,
Yeah,
let's say,
exactly.
if I'm hospitalized, are they, like, facilitating my claims on time?
True. Even
Okay.
if it is not as urgent or as serious as hospitalization, your weekly conveyance bills, the a lot of salary component are your travel bills or your food bills in case of certain a part of employee this thing, or your bonuses or your incentives. Are they being done properly, or are they being paid on time?
Exactly, that's what. So, like, there are several things. Now, this is a generic term, but then when you talk about, like, the smaller companies, let's say,
Hmm.
when you talk about, you can say startups or small businesses. Okay, there's a tendency for employees to be more multifaceted rather than having a fixed job description,
True, absolutely.
which is understandable. Okay, fine.
Huh.
But then one deterrent is, again, it's the same question. An employee feels, okay, fine, I'm doing so much, but then what is the company being loyal to me?
Hmm.
In the sense, am I being paid on time? Am I being given the right, you can say, incentive, the right opportunities?
That's what you're talking about, opportunities. Lot of time, it's an industry trend of sorts in our country, where instead of promoting the employee to a certain level or giving them that hike in their next appraisal, we prefer to hire people from outside at a much higher pay scale, right? So if you expect loyalty from your employee, are you being equally loyal, or you are
Absolutely.
being loyal only to your business or your own self?
Absolutely. So, I mean, on one hand, when you're talking about, you can say like, I mean, think when you're talking or when you're prompting employees, your team to think out of the box, think out of the box. Number one, are you defining the box?
I was going
Okay.
to say such a cliched term, but cliche
Yeah.
works, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So number one, are you defining the box? Number two, I mean, even if an employee is thinking out of the box,
Hmm.
what is happening? Are
True.
you like tapping that person back and shutting him back in the box, or are you encouraging him?
So these are
So
very
these are
important
several factors.
questions. Yes,
Yes.
I agree. These are very important questions, and employer should answer themselves for themselves,
Correct.
because when you have an expectation from the other person, what are you giving back? Are you giving the same thing in equal measure back to them? So if you expect loyalty from them, are you loyal enough?
Absolutely. Which is and it is definitely not. Which is why you have negative reviews about the company from employers on on various online places.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that is the one of the root causes, and again it can extend to several other, you can say, and you can also
Yes,
it tends
this
to have
can spin ball effect kind of a thing.
spring, a spring ball effect, more of a domino effect.
True.
Okay, that is an employee is not happy, it'll impact his other colleagues,
True.
which will in turn impact the customers.
Hmm.
Okay, which will in turn impact the business.
And the brand image.
Absolutely, the reputation. It's all like and then it all boils down to, brand image. Then it's a vicious cycle. Okay, this brand. Okay, the employees are like, that's why this brand is like this. It's a whole
So
vicious
yes.
cycle.
So, friends, this is our thought on how, as an organization or as an employer, it is your responsibility to be loyal to your employees if you expect them to be loyal to you. It's a give and take. What are your thoughts? You agree? Let us know. You disagree? Great. Please share your thoughts. We would love to know. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends, family, and colleagues. We would love this to become as widespread as possible, and we need your help for that.
Absolutely. So don't forget to share this video and our channel with your friends and near and dear ones. Subscribe to it as well. Join our WhatsApp group for direct conversations with us, and we'll be more than happy to have conversations with you. So there's more to come. So stay tuned for the next. Until then, take care and stay safe.
Thanks for your time.